too many calories, not enough calories. I just can't figure it out. Have you ever felt that way? You probably have. Everyone seems to really have something to say about how many calories you should have, whether it's this much or that much, you need more, you need less. Everybody has something that they want to talk about with calories. I'm here to tell you exactly how you can figure out what kind of calories, how many calories, and just how important are calories to us. We're going to talk about that in this video. Hey guys, hopefully you know who I am. I'm Ryan. I'm from No Limits Fitness Coaching. And I'm going to talk to you today very much about calories and how we can manipulate our calories and figure out the right amount for all of us. We know that it's an individualized thing. Everybody has different amounts that they need. And so how can we figure out what it is that we need to be taking in? Well, I personally don't feel that calories are the only thing that you have to be focused on. The system that we have in place at No Limits Fitness, we have a system that really allows us to not just worry about calories. It's more of the different types of things we eat and not having to feel like we're on a diet or having to restrict the calories or the foods that we're taking in. I don't believe that you need to do that to get to your fitness goals. Now, I always tell people, if you're, 10, 11% body fat and you're trying to get to 5%, yeah, you need to be focused on every little minute thing, calories included. But for the general public, if you're just looking to lose some weight or maybe even gain some weight, maybe muscle, things like that, there's a lot more areas that you should focus on. Just worrying about calories is not really what you want to be doing. So we're going to talk about that a little bit today. No, again, like I said, we do need to care about calories to an extent. Knowing the right amount and focusing on it for maybe just a short period of time will allow us to better understand our bodies, better understand the goals that we're trying to accomplish as well. So the first thing we're going to talk about is how to start off with calories and what to focus on. Like I said, calories are a great place to start. Okay? So if we really just focus on it for maybe a week, is what I tell my clients. Focus on calories just for 1 week, just to get an understanding of how our bodies work. It helps to know our basal metabolic rate. That's basal metabolic rate. I'm sure many of you have heard this. If you haven't heard of this before, what the basal metabolic rate is it's really the amount of calories or amount of energy that it takes for your body to function just normally. Really, just your everyday having to live function. So if you were to lay in bed and just do nothing, it's how many calories your body would burn just in this. Knowing the basal metabolic rate can help us to then identify your calorie needs throughout your day as well. We're all different in how much fat or how many calories we burn on a regular basis. But then we're all different on how much energy we expend as well. Whether it's work, whether it's raising the family, dealing with your children, whatever it is that you do on a daily basis, then can be added to that basal metabolic rate. Once you get that number, see those two numbers combined gives us our total daily energy expenditure, TDEE. There's a ton of calculators out there that help us figure out our total daily energy expenditure. Once we have that number set, it's then just fine-tuning that calorie number to help us get that baseline, helping us understand what it is we need to be getting on a daily basis. Now, like I said, I like to have my clients track their calorie intake as well as their metabolic rate and kind of understand that balance there for about 1 week. about 7 days. If they just focus on it for about 7 days, it helps get that mindset knowing, okay, my body's here, my diet is either here or here, and I need to get it dialed in to a certain spot. 1 week is usually enough for us to understand that. And then you make adjustments over a few months time. You make little adjustments here and there that can really help us to understand and dial in our nutrition over the long term as well. But we can't really think about calories as being the, be all end all of our fitness goals. Calories are just one minor tool for us getting to our goals. Really, to help us understand, to get our proper daily calories, we need to use some sort of calculator, right? Now, down below, I'm going to link to the calculator that we use. It's on one of our websites. You can get it free of charge. Go there. It'll asks you a couple questions, and it'll give you your calories for the day, your total daily energy expenditure. It's going to be that calories that just get you through the day. You're not gaining muscle and you're not losing fat. It's just what you need for that day. We then make adjustments. Now, I always want to see my clients roughly, if they're trying to lose fat, trying to lose weight, get leaner, I want them to be roughly 400 to 500 calories under that number per day. But you also have to add in the workout that you're going to do. So if you have a calculated value of about 2,000, your workout is going to be about 500. That puts you at 2,500. You need to be right around 2,000. This again is just a basic number. You can't go strictly off this number, because after about 3 to 4 weeks, if you're not seeing some changes, okay, we need to adjust a little bit. Maybe lower a little bit more, or maybe adjust the macros. Maybe lower your carbs or raise your protein. See, different things like this are going to be much more important than just the simple calorie number. The other thing I want to add in there is the calorie number that you end up getting. You need to be pretty close to it, even if you're trying to drop weight, trying to drop fat. If you find yourself that when you run your numbers brings up 2,000 calories a day, and you've been eating 1,000 calories a day, you need to get up closer to that 2,000 calories per day. See, that is the reason why your weight loss may have stalled. You may have plateaued. It isn't because you're eating too much. It's because you're not eating enough. And I have other videos, and we're going to go in detail on some future videos of why this is. Some people say starvation, and there's a lot of other things that your body starts doing when this is the case. But we need to understand that calories aren't the only thing to pay attention to, but we do need to have an accurate count, an accurate understanding of what our body is doing. If you're a 300-pound male and you're eating 5,000 calories a day, but your number is 3,000 calories a day, guess what? You're probably putting on fat pretty regularly. But that same 300-pound man, if you need more food than what you're getting, that's probably why you're not losing weight. See, we have to have an understanding there, and it can be advantageous to understand our total daily energy expenditure. So please check out the link below of our calculator that we've got. Fill that out, get your number. We're also going to have our free program, 28-day program, that'll be on that same page. You can check that out. We go much more into detail about how we can manipulate these numbers and not just focus on calories. It really drives me crazy when people just focus on having their calories be at the number that they think that they should be at, and not using actual science. Use the science, get the numbers, make sure you're not just focusing on those, but understanding the complete system as well. I hope this helps you. Hope this helps you understand what calories can do for you and the way that we should be focusing on them. Not completely, but having a basic understanding of what our body needs. Hope this helps you guys. I encourage you to hit the subscribe, hit the notification down below to get future videos. Also, comment below if you have any fitness related questions. I want to help you. I try to answer as often as possible on the comments. So hit me up down below. Also make sure you hit that subscribe. I'll see you guys later.